ready for the Australian...
And also the success, including Never Ever, being #1 on the Australian charts this week. How did it all begin?
Right, 5 years ago, Shazna and I met in a studio in London on a road called All Saints Road.
Right.
And I've known Nick and Nat for about 10 years. We were at school together when I was about 11. We were friends for a year and then they moved back to the States, didn't see each other for about 8 years. My dad ran into Nicky 2 years ago. And Shaz and I had been looking for vocalists to join the group.
Right.
And they were perfect, they fit perfectly, and that's how we were born, really.
Now, I'm not knocking, and I won't knock the Spice Girls, because they are friends of mine, but unlike the Spice Girls, where they have other songwriters, and they have, basically, you know, the producers do their own thing, you're a very hands-on group, aren't you? From not only to the songwriting, but to the production, to the videos, to everything, you know? And that's refreshing. Hard? I mean, hard in the sense, was it hard to break into the business doing that, you know? Because a lot of record companies say, no, you just be pretty, you just sing these songs, and you know what I mean?
No, because like the music did everything. I mean, the music was good, so it didn't really matter, and we didn't. It wasn't like they found us, and you know, we were a manufacturer where they had to find an image for us. We were already there as friends, and that you can't really touch something that's already formed. So you know, we practically have control of what we do and how we look and everything.
Okay, how did that? Did you send out demos to what? To the recording companies, or was it through word of mouth? Them seeing you perform somewhere? How?
No, it was hard to get a deal at first because a lot of companies did want you know, to either water down the music or change something, and so we waited, and the hands of our tape, a demo of Never Ever alone, fell into the hands of our now manager, and he took the tape to London Records, and they listened to it and rang us up the same day and arranged to meet us, and it all escalated from there. We went in the studio and everything we came up with, every track we came up with, they were happy with. So we were quite lucky.
Because certainly in the UK, I mean, we've had such an era, for instance, of like the boy bands, and then of course the Spice Girls. It can be sort of all they've been there, done, that's closed shop. It must have been the originality of you girls, would have had to, because the songs are that good, that really sold it to someone, you know?
Yeah, I reckon it is.
And also for credibility, I mean, you've got a great cred thing in England, which is pretty hard to come by, I reckon.
Yeah, I think you know, we didn't go out initially to try and be credible. Everything that is done is just pretty natural. It's the way we are. We are 4 very real people.
Right.
And I think that's why it's come across so well, and we've been accepted so well.